So I think today we should take a trip to the shed in the backyard to see how a little studio is coming together. It's a work in progress. And a new introduction to our little home. There is Miss Molly. Hello, Molly. Say hello to everybody. All right, out to the shed. Pardon the yard, it's a work in progress like everything else around here. Lights, camera, action. Well, this workout equipment is not mine. But anyway, recently moved some books into this area. Hopefully going to make it a combination study area and music studio. We'll see how that turns out. Anyway, in the meantime, let's talk about topics. Let's talk about books. Let's talk about people. Let's talk about the Bible. Hello, and welcome again to the League of Biblical Enthusiasts. It's been a few weeks, but it's time to pick up where we left off. And so, in the meantime, I have scribbled down a number of possible topics for future episodes. If you are interested in any of these in particular, please let me know in the comments. We will do our best to address them. Here's some things that I've written down as possibilities. They range from here to there. 3 important recent archaeological discoveries and their bearing on the New Testament or Old Testament. 3 noteworthy New Testament scholars and their contribution to New Testament studies. Same could be said for Old Testament. 3 key events in church history from the 1st century to 1000 AD, from 1000 to the Reformation and Reformation to current times. Archaeological discoveries and their bearing on the book of Acts, or for that matter, Matthew, Mark, Luke, or John, and any other book in the Bible. What you should know about some popular Bible translations: the King James Version, English Standard, New Living, Revised, on and on we could go. 3 biblical cities or countries and their importance for understanding the biblical story. For example, Egypt, Canaan, Jerusalem, the Galilee, Caesarea, Ephesus, and we could go on. 3 theological words every Christian should know. For example, eschatology, pneumatology, anthropology. We could go on. 3 historical people mentioned in the Old Testament or New Testament and their relevance on biblical studies. For example, Cyrus, Darius, Augustus, Tiberius, Claudius, Nero, Herod Agrippa, Felix, Herod the Great, Pontius Pilate, so forth and so on. 3 early Christian heretics you should know. 3 ancient theologians you should know. 3 medieval theologians you should know. 3 Reformation theologians you should know. 3 modern theologians you should know, and their works and their influence and impact upon biblical studies. 3 classic Christian books every Christian should read. We might take, for example, the Confessions of Augustine, Luther's works, Bonhoeffer, Kierkegaard, the early Puritans, or even letters from a Birmingham jail. We could continue. 3 significant Hebrew words in the Old Testament and their meaning. 3 significant Greek words in the New Testament and their meaning. 3 significant church controversies over the centuries and their outcome upon church history. For example, Nicaea, the iconoclastic controversy, the Reformation, the Anabaptist movement, Calvinism versus Molinism, and on and on. Unfortunately, we could continue these controversies. The 3 most mistranslated scriptures in the Bible. The 3 most misunderstood scriptures in the Bible. 3 most important New Testament Greek manuscripts. 3 important biblical archaeologists and their work. We could go on and on and on. These are things that, first of all, interest me. I hope they interest you. And if any of these strikes your fancy, please let me know what you think. You may have your own ideas. I'd be totally open to knowing what you would like to discuss and to hear discussed. So, from this episode, we bid you adieu and hope to see you soon. We'll address one of these topics very, very soon. Bye-bye now and have a good day.